Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Chana Adiela. Today we are having our Q&A session. I'm going to field two questions that have been asked and answer them in the interest of time. The first question is, Hi Chana, I'm 28 years old man. I work and live in Mombasa, and my girlfriend, who is 24 years old, who have dated for 6 months, lives in Nairobi. I love this girl so much and I help her out financially with bills and at times with school fees for her 5-year-old son. 2 weeks ago, she came to visit for 3 days. And after a week, I discovered that I have an infection. I confronted her about this, but she denied giving it to me and said that she is okay. Wow, okay. I got treated, but I'm angry about this because honestly, since we started dating, I haven't slept with any other woman. Should I leave her? My brother, thank you for that question. But should you leave her? Well, that one I'll leave to you. Uh because you are the one who knows this woman well and how much you're bonded. To leave her or not to leave her is your own personal choice. But I'll try to answer this question as best as I can. First, I need to get an understanding. You said you got an infection. I'm thinking that it is an STI we are talking about, sexually transmitted infection. Um, you're not really clear on what STI you are treated for because brothers, I need to tell you this. There are some infections that women get that are not related to sex. They are not sexually transmitted. They can be transmitted via contact to dirty bathrooms and toilets, you know, hygiene, personal hygiene, and, and so many other things. They can also be taking some antibiotic and then the infection will come, unhealthy bacteria grows in our gully parts. And this is not sexually transmitted, but we can transmit it to you. We don't get it from a man, but we get it from those conditions I've spoken about, and we can transmit the same to you. So you really need to be clear on what kind of an infection that was. But in this case, let's assume that it was a really sexually transmitted infection. If it was a sexually transmitted infection and you said you have been dating this girl for 6 months, that is one red flag. Because if you're dating a girl exclusively and she's still opening up the walls of Jericho to other men, and you have been helping her financially, this girl does not feel you. This girl is just with you because you're helping her financially and nothing more. Because a girl who truly loves a man, even when she's not being helped financially, she will not open her walls of Jericho to any other man. She will not. She will not. But this girl, you have been helping her financially, even with her 5-year-old son, and she still opens up her Jericho to other men. She's not it. And these days, safe sex is being advocated for left, right, and center. Everyone knows about condom use. So, how could she be so careless to just sleep with a random person without protection? That shows that she's someone who is not really responsible. Two, if she had, and yes, she did have unprotected sex with another man, it might show that this man is also someone she's seriously dating. So she's double dealing you too, or maybe three or four. I don't know. But that, my brother, tells you that she is not really committed into you, because if she was, she wouldn't be sleeping with any other person. I hope that really answered your question. Let me move on to the next question. Hey Chana, I've been seeing a guy for 1 year and I'm 2 months pregnant. He wants me to move in with him, but I'm not happy with him not wanting my first child, age 3 years, coming with me. Wow, a man who doesn't want the cow and the rope. Okay. He says that he's okay with helping the child, but she must stay with my mom. Reason being, his friends told him marrying a woman with a child, the marriage won't work. My God, where does he live? Okay, I'm 25 years old and he's 29 years old. Please advise me. That one really hit me bad. It hit me bad because, my sister, who are the friends of this man? Who are his friends? Telling him that marrying a single mother, the marriage won't work. Already it shows that his friends, they are not good friends. And even him, his reasoning capacity, why is he listening to his friends? If already he's saying he wants you to move in with him, so you're cohabiting, come we stay sort of marriage, and he's still listening to his friends. I really don't understand that. I don't understand that. People, let us choose our friends wisely. Let us not just have multitudes of friends just to show that we are popular or we have friends. You can have two good friends and be okay. Those many friends, sometimes they will kill your destiny. They'll kill your everything. Okay, fine. To answer you, my dear, from my own perspective as a mother, yes, I have raised my kids alone. Does that mean I'm a bad person? I'm not. I get so many admirers, wanting to hook up with me. But I say no. Why do they want to hook up with me? And I have babies. Sweetheart, but the mere fact that he's telling you that you move in with him, but he doesn't want your baby, that is another red flag. You need to sit with him down and tell him, I come as a package. It's sad that you're already pregnant for him. So you're between the rock and the hard place. But you need to come clearly and tell him, I come as a package. I have my 3-year-old daughter who is part of me. And this child is mine. And by being mine, I love her. And there's no way I'm coming to you to start a new life and I leave my baby out of it. There's no way you're going to tell me that you will take care of my child when she's still at my mom's. You didn't clearly tell me if he has been helping you financially. But the feeling I'm getting is he doesn't help you with the baby at the moment. So what makes you think that even when you move in with him and get married, he will still be helping that child? He won't. He's already dismissing you. But your case is not really that bad because he's talking about what his friends have been telling him. So, my dear, what advice you is get to have some advice from maybe a counselor, a church pastor, or an elderly couple that you trust, and you open up on this issue and they'll be able to talk to you and give him the correct advice and the correct picture of why marriage works and why it doesn't work. Marriage does not work just because you have babies out of wedlock and you're moving with them into the new marriage. No. Marriage works or doesn't work because of the decisions and the choices two people make, man and woman, not the baby or babies. And my brothers, you sons of Adam, single mothers, they are personalities, individuals, besides having the babies. You don't need to reject a woman because she has a child. Get to know her as a person. And if you don't like who she is as a person, then don't marry her, don't date her. But stop bringing the issue of babies into the picture of marriage will not work because you have children. That is a very old-fashioned kind of a thinking. That is immature thinking. And I'm sorry to say that for anyone who is going to be offended by this, but it is very immature. What will the babies do in that marriage to make it not work? The two of you need to sit down and talk. Yes, I'm marrying you with your child or your children. Are their fathers in the picture or their father? Are we going to have issues with the man who sired these children? Now, those are the things grown-ups discuss, not saying that the marriage will not work because I have children. That, anyway, I'm really getting worked up on this. But sweetheart, get to decide on if you want to go ahead with him. If you want to go ahead with him, sit down, get real advice from people who really know how marriage works or it doesn't work. Sit with your man, talk about it, and please do not shift that goalpost off. You come as a package. Because many women make that mistake. They say, let me go. And after a few months or years, I'll bring my children or my child into the marriage slowly. It will not happen. And if you bring the kids at a later date, now that marriage will not work. You need to start and solve that issue from the word go before you step into that marriage. And ladies, let us take care of ourselves. Let us stop getting pregnant out of wedlock. We are putting ourselves in situations that are difficult. Then we end up raising babies as single mothers. We end up being bitter and angry and vile, saying men are not good, there are no good men left. Yet we are the ones who got ourselves pregnant. If you're having sex before marriage, use protection. Please use protection. Go to the hospital and get to know about family planning, because no matter how much you preach people not to have sex, people are still having sex. Please take those precautions. Stop raising another baby, another boy, another woman with a confused and angry impression about relationships and marriages. That is why people are killing each other in relationships and marriages. My sisters, I beg you in the name of God. If you're going to have sex before marriage, have safe sex. Only get pregnant when you know this man is yours, or you know you have the capacity and capability to raise this child on your own, and you're going to do it without being bitter and angry about men. I hope that helped you, my dear. You can also inbox me your number. I'll be able to call you and we'll talk further on this. I love you all with the love of Christ, and remain blessed. Bye-bye.